You're gonna continue wasting your time on YouTube if your channel does not stand out. If it's feeling like it is taking forever for your channel to see any kind of growth momentum, I'm gonna give you 3 things that you could start doing today, and I challenge you to see how quickly, after implementing these, that your channel sees growth. One of the first things you need to focus on as a small YouTube channel to stand out is focus on high quality content. Now, I know I've talked about this multiple times and you've heard high quality content all the time, but this is a different approach of looking at it. So hang here with me. Now, the first thing about high quality content is obviously you need to make sure your videos look good. Because if you don't have good audio, if it's hard to see you, people just aren't gonna watch your video. So there is that kind of standard quality you need to think about what the video quality actually looks like. The other piece of high quality content I wanna talk about is the quality of the topics of your videos. One of my favorite people to listen to and follow, and one of my mentors, is Mariah Cause. And she talks about the idea of focusing your content for your champagne clients. And this idea is critical for small YouTube channels as well. You need to think about your champagne viewer. In fact, I believe this is such a huge part of success on YouTube. I have called it now your ready to buy viewer because I speak so much and help so many business owners here on YouTube create high quality topics that drive the people to their channel, that get on their email list, want to work with them one-on-one, buy their course. So what is a ready to buy viewer? These people are typically further along in their understanding or their knowledge of your niche, because you need to understand that the most saturated part of YouTube is low-level beginner content. So if you are a small YouTube channel focusing on very beginner content, it is going to be significantly hard not only for you to stand out, but to get any kind of traction. So I want to walk through a couple examples to see if it makes sense. For me, beginner level content would be how to grow to 1,000 YouTube subscribers. Another one may be 50 Instagram reel ideas. Another topic for another niche may be how to lose weight, or another niche, ways to save money. Another one, how to become a photographer, and then healthy meals. These topics are all very, very beginner and very broad. And these types of videos or content around these broad topics are not going to drive you ready to buy viewers. And it's also going to be hard for you to stand out because this is all of these are very, very saturated already. The type of people who are searching this low level content are not people yet committed to your niche, meaning they're not going to probably keep coming back to watch your content. They're not going to be invested in your channel. And again, if you're a business owner, creating this type of content is not going to drive you ready to buy viewers. And I'm going to guess the whole reason you're on YouTube is to generate leads and sales, because these topics are really driving that beginner person, meaning they aren't committed yet to this niche, or they haven't done a lot of research yet, or they're just dabbling. Whereas we want to find the people who are committed, and so we need to create more advanced type content because there is less content available in advanced level content. Remember, we talked about the low level content, the beginner content is completely oversaturated. So let's work on those ideas that I gave you. So instead of 50 Instagram reel ideas, you may want to try 50 Instagram reel ideas for businesses. This is especially going to make you stand out if you're a social media manager working with business owners to help them come up with 50 customized ideas for their business. You're ready to buy viewer. Those business owners are going to be more attracted to that video because you're calling them out. They know it's going to be specific to what they need as opposed to general Instagram reel ideas. Instead of how to lose weight, instead try how to lose weight after 40. Especially if you are a fitness coach who your target audience or your ready to buy viewer is women over the age of 40. They could be trying to stay fit or get healthy, or maybe they're dealing with body changes because they're hitting menopause. But this again is going to stand out for that audience because they know they need special workouts or specific meals or a different approach to how to lose weight after they've kind of ran into menopause. Instead of ways to save money, you may want to try frugal living tips or Minimalist saving money. This is exactly what one of my clients did when we started working with her. We determined we needed to get more niche and specific. We didn't want to go out and be broad as, how to save money. We needed to make her small YouTube channel stand out. And when she came to me, she just had a couple hundred subscribers. Once we got specific and thought about her ready to buy viewer or that more niche topic, in 6 months, they were able to hit over 1 million views on their channel and over 19,000 subscribers in a 6-month time period. In just that first year, making that change from how to save money to frugal living tips, they had over 2.6 million views and over 34,000 subscribers. And now they have over 19 million views and over 187,000 subscribers, because they took their small channel and figured out how to make it stand out, becoming very specific on who their audience is for. So how can you do this for your channel today? You have to take the time to ideate good video ideas. You can't just decide in the morning, I gotta do a video, I'm just gonna do this video idea and run with it. Not all video ideas are created equally. If you aren't taking the time to come up with quality video ideas, or take a twist or a different angle to a popular topic that your audience has never heard before, it's going to be hard to see traction on your small YouTube channel. You can't just be creating the same old tired topics you see time and time again in your niche. Now, if you want some help with a video idea that you have, drop the idea down in the comments below and we can go back and forth. I can help you maybe craft a unique perspective or a unique angle so you can start driving the right people to your small channel so you can start seeing it grow. So drop that idea down below. The second way to make your small YouTube channel stand out, and it's probably the quickest and easy thing that you can do, is creating better packaging for your videos. When you are on YouTube, it is not just about the quality of the video, the quality of the production, but it's how you market that video with your title and your thumbnail. When I work with my clients who have YouTube channels, one of the first things that I do is audit their current content. And 9 times out of 10, the content is great, but they're not getting the traction that they deserve because their videos aren't getting any clicks. They're not getting any clicks because their title and their thumbnail isn't getting people excited or driving curiosity to click and watch the video. Some of my clients, as soon as I tell them what I recommend changing for a title or thumbnail, instantly see their channel get more views and subscribers. They don't even add more content to their channel. They just make tweaks to their titles and their thumbnails, and that's enough to get more people clicking on their video for the YouTube algorithm to push it to more people, and then momentum starts. So remember that channel that I talked about, Frugal Living Tips? We had worked with her as well to improve her thumbnails. So you can see this is an example of a thumbnail she was doing before working with me, where they were too small on the screen. It was hard to see them. The words on the thumbnail were just a repeat of the video title, and there are just way too many words and clutter on the thumbnail. Now, once they standardized their font, as in being consistent with the font that they use, made their text bigger, easier to read, had expressions on their face that tease the story of the title of the video, and also use specific words that would intrigue the viewer to make them want to see what this video was all about. Things changed drastically for them. Like I said, they were able to grow their channel 1 million views in 6 months and over 2 million views in 1 year. And they just recently posted a video a few weeks ago where they used all the things that I talked to them about, and this video is done 24 times better than any other video on their channel and got over 20,000 views in less than 24 hours. Okay, so this is post-production, Trina, and I realized I wanted to show you some examples of how just tweaking the packaging of your video can make a difference. So here's a client of mine, Emily. She made 2 thumbnail changes after she noticed a lower click-through rate. I also kind of helped her think about how this could be. And so you can see right here, here's where she made the change and how much of a difference it makes. She started to get more views because she tweaked the packaging because it wasn't hitting with that initial thumbnail. All right, so I wanted to show that example. I also wanted to show Natalie. She posted a video to get her #1 spot because I gave her advice on the packaging of the video and how the thumbnail should be and look like. So I gave her a direction to this particular thumbnail, and it became her #1 video out of our last 10, and also a 7.2 click-through rate. Again, this just shows you how important the packaging of your video can be, because if this were like a 2.7 click-through rate, she probably wouldn't have reached this amount of people, all right? Here's Natalie again. After she sent me a video to look out, I gave her more feedback on a thumbnail and she switched it out. And at the time, because the last one that I showed you was later on, this was the first one she changed out, she got her highest click-through rate ever when she made the changes I gave her to her thumbnail. You can see all I told her to do was to switch to this background, and that made a difference. And then again, Mandy, before she even created any new videos following a strategy, she just went in and changed her titles and thumbnails, and instantly seeing improvement with traction to her videos. You can see are slowly trickling in better stats. I just want to give some real examples on how important packaging is based on real life examples. So what are the key points you need to know to update your thumbnail? So I want you to look at your YouTube channel thumbnails and give it a little audit. Here are 5 things you need to look at. Do you have more than 4 words on your thumbnail? You may want to try to minimize it to 3 to 4 words total. Second, is your text readable? Meaning, is the text really small or skinny, or maybe it's like a cursive font that makes it really hard to see? Instead, switch it to bold, very clear font. The third thing that you want to look at is, are you just repeating the title of your video on the thumbnail? Because you're wasting space. Instead, you want to think about 3 to 4 words that are really going to intrigue people to then read the title, because the thumbnail and the title work together to get people to click to your video. The fourth thing you want to look at is, do you have too many things on your thumbnail? So if you have like a logo and lots of text and then like a pattern background behind you, it is very hard for people's eyes to go to the text and actually read it, and they're gonna more than likely scroll past your video. And the fifth thing to look at is, are you on your thumbnails? There is a reason why you log onto YouTube and you see people's faces on thumbnails. It's because it works. It gets clicks. So do you have a great image of yourself on the thumbnail? And I just do this when I'm done filming my videos. I take screenshots, or I just do timer photos on my camera to get those photos of me. Go ahead and comment thumbnails below if you know this is something you've really got to work on to get momentum on your channel, because trust me, it's usually the biggest thing that people need to work on. The next thing that you need to do to make your small YouTube channel stand out is get clear on the value your channel is going to bring to your ready to buy viewer. Before I dive into this, I would love you to go ahead and hit that like button if this is helping you have a better idea of what you can do immediately to start seeing your small YouTube channel grow. I just want to make sure we're on the same page. Okay, now having a clear idea of what the value your channel will bring to your ready to buy viewer kind of ties back into the first thing that we talked about by focusing on more advanced topics. So I think if I walk through an example, this might help. Let's say you're a business coach or a business consultant, but who for? Why is this important? People want to know that you are going to help them with their specific business, their specific business model. We all think, we are a special case and we need a very specialized person to help us specifically. So if somebody is trying to sell digital products or online courses, they believe they need a different coach or a different strategist or consultant than somebody who's selling one-on-one services or consulting. They want to find a channel that they know is talking specifically to their pain points and what they need in their business of digital products and online courses. They need to know the value of that channel is specifically for online courses or digital products. So let's do another one. Let's say you are a business coach or a business consulting. I know coaching gets a bad rap, but if you're focused on helping lawyers scale and grow their practice, that is very specific. But that is a good thing, because if a lawyer finds your channel and they are trying to grow their practice, they know the value of your channel is exactly what they need. They know you're gonna talk specifically to them. It's gonna feel like you're answering all their questions. They are also going to probably tell their other lawyer friends to go watch your channel as well, because it's very clear the value your channel is going to bring to them specifically. If someone comes to your channel and you're sharing recipe ideas and Instagram strategy and vlogging your family vacation and organizing tips, who is that channel for? Now, there may be a way to tie all 4 of these together. And so you would need to do a Venn diagram and see where all 4 of these topics kind of merge together. The problem is that may be too niche of an audience that's going to help you get momentum on your small channel. You need to think through who you are creating content for and why will they want to watch not only one video, but keep coming back and watching every single video that you post. In my YouTube coaching program, one of the biggest pieces that I work through with my clients is developing their channel promise. Once we are very clear on the promise that their channel is going to bring to their audience, they will then know every video that they create, their entire content strategy needs to be focused for that one person that they thought about when they developed their channel promise. If you are interested in working with me to take your small YouTube channel to the next level and really work on your channel promise, go ahead and get on the waitlist at trenalittle.com/waitlist, and I will get in contact with you when we have an available spot open. Now, I know there is a lot of information out there on YouTube on how to grow your small YouTube channel, but the thing is, that advice out there isn't always right. Make sure you watch the video that is on your screen right now, because I'm sharing with you the biggest lies I see when it comes to telling people how to grow their small channel. Because look, I don't want you wasting your time on these bad tactics. Click here to watch these lies now.